Good evening, everybody. All right. So glad that you all were able to make it today. I want to take a moment first just to acknowledge our Mayor of the District of Columbia, Vincent C. Gray. Thank you, sir, for being here today. I'd also like to recognize Director Tom Luparello, Director of the DC Department of Employment Services. And also joining us, we should have our Acting Commissioner of the DC Department of Insurance, Securities, and Banking, Mr. Chester McPherson. Yes, excellent. Also like to recognize staff members from the DC Department of Employment Services, Office of Youth Programs, our Associate Director, Ms. THENNIE Freeman. Manager of the Mayor's Youth Leadership Institute, Mr. PHILLIP Walker. And our Youth Government Advisor, Mr. MARKUS, Bachelor. My name is GERREN and I currently serve as the Deputy Director for Youth Operations at the DC Department of Employment Services, and I'm extremely excited to welcome you guys to today's event. Thank you so much for being here as I look out on our new youth government participants. I'm very excited that you all are here and excited that you all have a great year ahead of you, and we look forward to you all being officially sworn in today. Now, before we jump into the swearing in, I actually wanted to make a quick announcement because we have a very special guest who is here with us today who I would like to take a moment to acknowledge. As you guys know, the DC Department of Employment Services, the Office of Youth Programs, in addition to administering the Mayor's Youth Leadership Institute program, also is responsible for the administration of the District of Columbia Summer Youth Employment Program. This past summer, we had more than 14,000 participants in our program who participated at more than 2,000 work sites with about 500 employers throughout the DC metropolitan area. And we were extremely excited about the success of the program this year and very happy that all of our youth government members also participated in the program this summer. Now we have one particular individual who did something quite remarkable through the participation this past summer. In partnership with the DC Department of Insurance, Securities, and Banking and the Bank on DC program, each year we do what we call the Super Savings Challenge. And what we do is we challenge young people who are in the Summer Youth Employment Program to save as much money as they possibly can during the summer, and whoever saves the most money gets a prize at the end of the summer. I'm excited to introduce to you guys the winner of the Super Savings Challenge. Please give a big round of applause for Mr. Michael K. Anderson. Michael, would you stand up for us? Now, this Super Savings Challenge was done in coordination through the Bank on DC program and also with our partners at the District of Columbia Government Federal Credit Union. I'd like to ask Mr. Jabril Adams and Letitia Wheeler if you could come join me up here. And also Michael, if you could come join me. Now, I didn't say what Michael actually won for being named the Super Savings Challenge. Anyone want to take a guess what he might have won? I heard scholarship, I heard money. You guys are right on board. He has won some money today, and I'm gonna let Ms. Wheeler tell you what Mr. Anderson is gonna take home today.
Hello, I'm Letitia Wheeler with District Government Employees Federal Credit Union. I'm one of the managers there, and this is my coworker, Jabril Adams, who's there also. So on behalf of the credit union and Bank on DC, we would like to present Michael Anderson with the check for $1,000 for saving for the
Say a couple of words?
I didn't prepare a speech, but being the only one from the Summer Youth Employment, being the only one to win this $1,000, I have to say something. So I just want to thank the Summer Youth Employment for giving me this opportunity to, push myself and, doing something good for myself and my family. I want to thank God. I want to thank, just everyone that believed in me. And it's, thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations again, Michael. And it's not an easy feat to save money, and he certainly has done a great job. We encourage you to keep up the good work, Michael, and we look forward to working with you next year. And I look forward to going out to lunch or something. You got a little bit of extra money over there, okay? Well, congratulations to you. Without further ado, I want to move forward into our swearing-in ceremony. It is my great pleasure to introduce to you the Director of the Department of Employment Services, Mr. Thomas LUPARELLO.
Welcome, everyone. Thank you for attending this important swearing-in ceremony today. My name is Thomas LUPARELLO, and I serve as the Director of the D.C. Department of Employment Services. The Office of Youth Programs within the Department of the Employment Services is responsible for providing access to employment programs, internships, and training to thousands of district youth each year. One of our flagship programs is the Mayor's Youth Leadership Institute, or the MYLI as we affectionately call it. It was founded in 1979 by former Mayor Marion Barry, and it was designed to train a new generation of leaders for the District of Columbia. Now in its 35th year, which is I think older than me, not really, MYLI has served as a premier program to train young people in the concepts of leadership, self-development, civic engagement, and preparedness for college and career. Through MYLI, we endeavor to cultivate the minds of district youth so that they may become leaders in the city and leaders in the world. Today, I'm proud of each and every one of our newly elected youth government representatives, and I'm excited to be here to witness your official swearing in as you begin the important work you will have to complete this year. To share a little bit more about the journey that you'll take, I'd like to introduce the manager of the MYLI program, Mr. PHILLIP.
Thanks, Tom. This is a pleasure for me to have the opportunity to work with the future of our city every day. I was a participant in the program many years ago and sat in your chairs and served as the Ward 4 council member, and was very excited in those days in the late 80s. And so let me give you a little brief history of the Mayor's Youth Leadership Institute and the road that these young people had to go through. Our program is a 4-year, 4-level program. There's the Alpha level program, which is the beginning. And on this level, the young people learn about who they are. We feel that they have to build a strong foundation of self before they can go out and support others. The second level of the program is called the Beta level, where they learn about service learning and community service. Now that I have a strong sense of who I am, I can now face outward and direct that towards the community and figure out the needs of the community. On the third level is the Delta level. The Delta level is the professional development level. They also learn about college preparation. On the fourth level is internships and additional workforce development preparation. And so they now get to leave us and go out into the world and practice what we have been preaching for 4 years. These young people here had the opportunity to sit in their meetings this summer and convince their peers that they were the best to serve them from each ward. And so they went through that journey. So let's give them a big round of applause for going through all that and convincing peers. Each of our ward representatives can be on any level of our program. And there's a day in the summer where we have ward day. They go out into the ward and they discuss the problems in their ward, and they have to convince their peers to elect them as the ward representatives. Our youth mayors, our 2 youth mayors, and our city council chairperson, they have to be in our program on the 2nd year. And so they have to be at least a beta level participant, and then they have to convince the entire body of 300 young people that they are the ones to serve them. And so this is our 35th year of youth advocacy, and so we're very proud of that. The purpose of the Youth Government Program is to provide participants of MYLI with a year-round intensive training in leadership, civics, and issue advocacy. Members of this co-curricular program will be expected to take the knowledge gained from the in-house instruction and apply it throughout the year by being engaged members of their various communities. They play an active role in the MYLI program planning and working to solve their choices of pressing community issues important to the young people that they serve. And so to give you a better understanding of who they are and to actually introduce the young people here today, it is my honor to bring up a young man who served as youth mayor. When he served as youth mayor, the second year when he was able to run again, he decided to step down, and his best friend was going to run for youth mayor, and he would run for youth council chairperson. And so they swapped roles a little bit, and he became the council chairperson, and his best friend David Williams became youth mayor of the District of Columbia. So now, full circle, the youth government advisor, Mr. Markus Batchelor.
Thank you, Director Walker. Hello, winners. Hello, winners. I'm particularly excited to be here at this moment because I watched all of these young people from the start, from the point where they were turning in their declaration of candidacy, where some of them were getting their petitions signed to get on the ballot, to the election process, their speeches, and of course, the night where Mayor Gray joined us to announce their election. And so I'm particularly proud. And I'm also proud that now 5 years down the road from almost the date that I was sworn in as youth mayor, this room actually seemed a lot bigger when I was here 5 years ago. But I'm particularly proud to stand here and see these young people carry on the legacy of a great program that has given this city so much. And also I'm proud of them because they've stepped up to give their city and the young people in it so much of themselves. And so, without further ado, I want to announce the new members of our 2014-2015 youth government. And please stand when I call your name. First, I'll start with the Youth City Council. Our council chairperson from Ward 5, Ms. ALIYAH Gaskins. Our chair pro tem from Ward 1, Ms. Claudia Howard. Ward 1 council member Brianna Dingle. Ward 1 council member William Dent. Ward 1 council member Lena Vo. Ward 3 council member Mr. Briar Freeman. Ward 4 council member Miana Johnson. Ward 5 council member Jamia Knight. Ward 5 council member Ali Hayes. Ward 6 council member Khadijah El Shabazz. Ward 7 council member Kayla Stansel. Ward 7 council member Jemiah Hall. I apologize. Did I miss anybody on the council? I think I'm good, right? Okay, and now to introduce the members of the Youth Mayor's Cabinet. So I'll start with the Cabinet first, and then I'll introduce our Youth Mayors. Deputy Youth Mayor for Program Involvement, Mr. Jamal Holtz. Deputy Youth Mayor for Civic Engagement and Service Learning, Mr. Darrell Blunt. Deputy Youth Mayor for Public Safety, Mr. Damari Small. Cabinet Clerk, Mr. Aaron Dildy. Deputy Youth Mayor for the Alpha Level, Ms. Nina Simone Brown. Youth Mayor Nyla Klusman. And Youth Mayor Ebony Johnson. Please give the new members of our youth government a round of applause. Now to administer the oath of office. You guys may be seated, I'm sorry. Now to administer the oath of office, I want to introduce a man who needs no introduction. He's been a friend of the Institute through his entire career in public service, and he's been nothing but a support to this program as its mayor. We are his program, and so we're very proud to represent him. And I know these young people are very proud to represent him. First I want to thank Mayor Gray for his long support of the program and his long career in public service. A lot of the things that this institute has done and a lot of the stances we've taken in this community have been because Councilmember Vince Gray supported us, or Chairman Vince Gray supported us, or Mayor Vince Gray supported us. So I definitely want to give our mayor a round of applause. Now to administer the oath of office, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our mayor, Vincent C. Gray.
Thank you very much, Markus. I frankly think that if his presentation tonight is any example of the effectiveness of this program, it's pretty doggone effective, isn't it? You did a great job, Markus. I'm very proud of you, and very proud of what you've done with your life. What school is it that you attend? George Washington University? For those who don't know, which would probably be virtually everybody, that's the school I went to and graduated from as well. So thank you, Marcus, for your leadership in this, and you're such a great role model for these young people as well. And I want to thank the other folks who have come tonight, too, to be a part of this. Tom LUPARELLO, who's doing a great job as the Director of the Department of Employment Services. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it very much. GERREN Price, who really, I don't know what I could say about GERREN and THENNIE FREEMAN and, you know, those who work with him every day in terms of what he's done with the Summer Youth Employment Program. I often say that, you know, when the Summer Youth Employment Program is not in the press, that means it's doing well. It used to be every year somebody would look for some story, some bad story to do in the media about the Summer Youth Employment Program because, you know, kids wouldn't have a job assignment, or if they went to the job assignment, there was nothing to do there, or they didn't get paid on time. And all that stuff has been eliminated. And GERREN, I want to thank you for the leadership that you have provided and those who work with you every day as well. So can we have a big hand also for GERREN Price and the Summer Youth Employment Program, folks? And Mr. Walker, I want to thank you for your leadership with the program, and having been in the program obviously serves you well also. It is a great program, and I often thank now council member, then Mayor Marion Barry, for the leadership that he provided in helping to create this program 35 years ago. Nothing that you know, you wouldn't continue to have this program if it were not a good program. And it's a great leadership development effort, and he deserves a great deal of credit for having established this program, and then the mayors in the aftermath of his service have continued this program. In fact, my own son was in the Mayor's Youth Leadership Institute, and I know he derived a great deal of benefit from it as well. So I congratulate all those who kept it going, those who provided outstanding service for the things that you all will do. And frankly, I know you're already working hard. You've already gotten underway. You're here tonight. It's great to see so many people here. I said to Tom LUPARELLO, I said, is everybody here, you know, just because they want to witness two people being sworn in? And actually, no. But we're glad to see so many people having come out tonight. By the way, we have a current council member who is also a former participant in the Mayor's Youth Leadership Institute. Anybody know who that is? That's right, Councilmember McDuffie. And my Deputy Chief of Staff was a participant as well in the Mayor's Youth Leadership Institute. Anybody know who that is? Any of our young people, youth, know who that is? You probably wouldn't. Who said that? Stand up and say that. You're absolutely right. Congratulations. And the person from the credit union who was here and gave that, you know, gave out the $1,000, she'll have $1,000 for you also for getting that right. No. Somebody will try to say, no, you said it, so you do it. Anyway, you know, there's lots of things that you all do. You've already been involved in legislation. You've already been involved in, you know, appointments to the positions, cabinet positions. You heard that earlier. And we had the two youth mayors recently at a cabinet meeting, and they spoke very well at that meeting. Very proud of our youth mayors now and those who preceded them. So are you all ready to be sworn in? Would you stand up? I'm just trying to figure out, we got a whole lot more ladies than we got guys, right? We need to get some of these guys to stand up and demonstrate their leadership capacity also. But congratulations, ladies, for demonstrating that y'all know how to get it done and do it. So thank you. How about a big hand for our ladies for having stood up and taken on leadership? And how many guys we got? 5? We got What, one? How many? Six? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Y'all need to do a little recruitment, okay? So that we can get a little balance in here. Anyway, repeat after me. I, and state your name. Do solemnly swear. That I will faithfully execute. The laws of the United States of America. And of the District of Columbia. And will, to the best of my ability. Preserve, protect, and defend. The Constitution of the United States. And will faithfully discharge. The duties of the office. Which I'm about to enter. Yeah, I kind of messed up. I should have told y'all to raise your right hand, before. So everybody raise their right hand. And we're not going to do it again. I'm just going to say, congratulations, everybody. All right, I guess you all can be seated.
At this time, we would like to have the Youth City Council Chairman, ALIYAH Gaskins, come up to give some remarks.
Good evening. My name is ALIYAH Gaskins, and I'm the chairwoman of the council. I would like to thank all of MYLI supporters for helping the program become what a success it is today. I would like to thank all of my supporters and everyone who's voted for me. I've been in the program for 3 years now, and since the beginning year, it's taught me how to connect with my colleagues, and right now I'm learning how to prepare myself for college. And I would like to thank the teachers and trainers of the program for helping me become what I am today. Thank you.
Thank you, ALIYAH. Next, we'll have EBONY Johnson and Nyla Klusman give closing remarks, their remarks in that order. So after EBONY, then Nyla.
Good evening. Hello, Mayor Gray, Director LUPARELLO, and honored guests. My name is EBONY Johnson, and I'm one of the youth mayors of the Mayor's Youth Leadership Institute. I would like to say that it is an honor and a privilege to be here this evening. First, thanks to Mayor Vincent Gray for his dedication to youth throughout his career in public service. Next, to my co-youth mayor, Nyla Klusman, and Chairman ALIYAH Gaskins for your support and being great colleagues. Also, I would like to thank my cabinet and for the council for your hard work we have done so far, and to the MYLI staff for giving me the courage to run for youth mayor. To my family for shaping and molding me into the leader I have become today. Last but not least, I'd like to thank everyone who voted for me and gave me the opportunity to be a voice for them. As one of the youth mayors, I have so many ideas and so many issues I would like to tackle. Thank you.
Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for, reading off of something. I just had some thoughts I wanted to share. My name is Nyla Klusman, one of the co-youth mayors of the Mayor's Youth Leadership Institute. As a youth in the city, I asked my peers about some issues they face or issues they see in the city and maybe some they could fix, mainly that encounter the youth. As youth advocates, EBONY and I envision our peers being satisfied with the plans we have in place to improve our city and youth involvement. In saying that, I would like to thank Mayor Gray for supporting all youth programs, the Leadership Institute for supporting me, my peers for allowing me to be a wonderful youth leader, my co-youth mayor, EBONY Johnson, and Chairman ALIYAH Gaskins, along with the youth cabinet and council, and my family for supporting me 100% of the way. Thank you. Okay, you guys, so we're getting ready to close, and then we'll open it up for you and your family to take pictures with the mayor. But I want you guys to know this. Your work has just begun. So, excuse me. Getting elected was the easy part. You have to challenge yourselves. What is your legacy? The first thing that I would like to see
is a representation from Ward 2 that currently does not exist on this council. And in order for us to be a whole body, we want to make sure that we represent as a whole, right? So your first task is to find representation from Ward 2. All of you guys do not go to the same school, correct? Okay, so you know friends of many different levels, many places, right? So the first thing that you guys will do is hold a special election after you have some candidates from Ward 2. Is that fair? Okay, so we want to be all inclusive, and we want to make sure that we can say that we represent the city as a whole, right? Right. And so with that, I just want to congratulate you guys again. You know me so well. You're in the building. You see me. I fuss at you. I pull you in private meetings if we need to. I love on you. I hug on you. And you guys know that it's only because the best is yet to come. So give yourselves a round of applause. Okay, Mr. Mangum wants to have a group shot with all of you and the mayor.